Hi everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California, from my business partner Elizabeth in Macedonia. We both want to say hello and welcome you to this short training. We're actually going to get into it right now, and so let's get started. Okay, welcome to the 5 Critical Skills Power Team. What we're going to do right now is we're going to help you get started and begin mastering the business of your choice, whether that be GDI Team Elite, Prosperity Marketing System, or the Power Lead System. And so let's get into the details of how to help you get started right now. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk with you about real quick is that you can accomplish your dream. I want to encourage you that you can have some really amazing results in your business if you apply the right leverage, right? And leverage is a very powerful tool that can have profound results. Okay, just like a crane, it applies leverage to lift up big heavy rocks and boulders and whatever it needs to lift up. There's other tools that create leverage that allow us to pick up very heavy things. Okay, and this is really important, how important leverage is and what it can do for you, because it can dramatically change things for you. The difference between having leverage and not having leverage can make all the difference in the world. Let me share a little story with you about a little plant called the water hyacinth, and I believe it's a little purple plant, and it grows on ponds and lakes. But this little plant, it starts off, the first few days you can barely even see that it's even growing on the lake or the pond, and but by day 15, it still actually hasn't achieved anything amazing. You barely notice that it was there. However, by 3/4 of the way through the month, this plant has exponentially increased its growth so much so that it's taken over most of the lake, right? And on day 30, depending on how the size of the lake is, of course, but it's taken over most of the lake, so you can't even see the water anymore. So that's the power of exponential growth, all right? 2 + 2 = 4. And then doubling that 4 to 8, and then doubling that to 16, and then doubling that to 32, and then doubling that to 64. That's exponential growth. $1, $2, $4, $8, etc. And it gets to 1 million, 2 million, 4 million, 8 million. All right, it's an amazing principle. Okay, and exponential growth can dramatically change how your success online. All right, if you're doing things all by yourself, there's no exponential growth going on. All right, it's just you. However, if you know how to build with something that has exponential growth attached to it, like the right business, okay, the right business model, and you're applying the right rules and the right laws, you can create amazing results, and that's what I want to share with you. Okay, now, of course, in life, good things happen and bad things happen. Just like a little baby, it has to learn how to walk. It falls down a lot. One of my mentors told me that that success is just hiding underneath some of our failures, right? And you just have to, depending on what it is that you're trying to succeed at, you might have to go through a certain amount of failures in order to succeed. All right. Now, I want to encourage you that this is not something difficult. This is something that everybody can do. It's very duplicatable, and it's very easy, so everybody can do this. Okay, but just like I'm saying, we can't guarantee income, and everybody's got ups and downs and things that they have to learn in life, and life is going to give you those things, those negative things, so you can learn and grow. But once you grow past them and learn from your failures, eventually you can succeed with it, right? And those are just universal laws. Like sowing and reaping a field. If you plant certain crops and take care of them, then eventually you're going to reap what you sowed, right? And those are universal laws. All right, so here's what I want to share with you. Inside of the steps to 6 figures, there's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5, and I want you to look at part 4. Which is the strategy, is our main strategy. And this main strategy is what I want to share with you, because it talks about the power of 1. Okay, and part 5 is actually our interpretation of the power of 1. All right, but part 4 actually goes into what the power of 1 really is. And that's what I want you to focus on once you get there. Once you go through all the different things and you do part 1, we're on part 1 right now. You do part 2 and then part 3, and then part 4 is going to be about our strategy, how to create 6 figures with our business. Right now, again, we can't guarantee income amounts, but these are principles that can have a life-changing effect on you if you apply them correctly. One of the things that you have to do to apply these rules correctly is you have to believe in them. If you don't believe that you can achieve something, you're already dead in the water. Okay? So one of the great things about this strategy is that it's something that everybody can do. All right? All you have to do is bring in one new person a month, okay, and teach your team how to do that. And honestly, that's why all these videos are here. That's why all the training is here, to help your team to learn how to do all this. So you don't have to teach your team how to do all this. You just need to encourage them to go through the training and learn it for themselves. Okay? And so if you can believe that you can achieve it, all right, if you can believe it that in your heart that you can do this every month, and you can go out there and do what you need to do to get your one person on your team and encourage your team to do the same, you can achieve massive leverage. Unbelievable leverage is attainable, just like the water hyacinth. What's happening is that you're duplicating, you're bringing a new person in the team, and they're duplicating, and then they're bringing another person in the team, and they're duplicating, and it just has massive exponential growth to it, attached to it. Now, of course, some people are going to quit, some people are not going to work. Right? You have to look for the people that are willing to work. You have to look for the people that, are go-getters. There's 3 different kinds of people. There's some that don't do anything. There's some that do a little bit, and there's some that do a lot. And you just need to encourage the people that will do a little bit, and you need to encourage the people that will do a lot. All right? And leave the ones that don't want to work, leave them alone. So with that, I hope that encourages you that you can have massive success here, okay? And I want to actually go into why the 5 critical skills is so important. Now, here's just a little bit of an explanation about the 5 critical skills before we go into it. All right, this video is really not about the power of one. We're going to get into that in part 4. Okay, but this video is going to go over some of the things that we went through, the things that we really want to share with you that are really important to know as you're just starting your business. And one of the things about the 5 critical skills is that these 5 critical skills are really critical in helping you to be able to get that one person a month. In fact, as you begin to master the 5 critical skills, what will happen to you is you'll get better and better at getting people on your team every month. In fact, we use the 5 critical skills and get people on our team all the time. Right? We make sales every day online because of these 5 critical skills. And we can't guarantee that you're going to have a certain amount of income, but these skills are just universal things. These are not something that we just suddenly came up with and made up one day. These are things that we were taught that has been around since the beginning of time, okay, and just applied to the internet. All right, and so these critical skills are real marketing skills that are out there that work every single day, all over the world. Okay, so I want to encourage you with that. Now, when you're first starting out, you're probably not going to know hardly any of these 5 critical skills, and that's okay. You don't have to become an astronaut here, right? This isn't rocket science, and we're actually going to go through very basic strategies to help you get your one member a month. And in the process, while you're doing that, you can be learning the 5 critical skills that will help you increase the amount of people that you're able to get every month. Okay? And that's going to really help you out a lot and help you achieve your goals in greater measure. Just remember, you only need one person a month, and encourage your team to get their one a month. And that's the important thing to always keep in mind, no matter how good you get and how many people on your team you get every month, okay? And here's some additional things. I know that maybe you're working full time. Maybe you don't have a lot of time for your business. That's okay. Okay. The important thing is that you have a little bit of time, and you just need to make sure that you use what little time you have wisely. Okay. So let's talk about that. The first thing you need to learn to begin mastering these 5 critical skills is, but you want to make sure that you just give a little bit of time to your business every day if you don't have a lot of time. Okay? The important thing to remember is that you can achieve something if you're consistent. All right? I remember I was working, 10 to 12 hours a day at my job, and I had hardly any time at all. But when I got home, I said to myself, well, I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes I can give to my business without falling asleep, right? And, instead of just sitting in front of the TV when you first walk in the door, just go sit down at your computer, do 10 minutes. And yeah, you're not going to accomplish a lot in 10 minutes. I can promise you that. But what you will accomplish is that you'll create a habit for yourself. Okay, and it's that habit that will change everything for you. Because one day you're going to be able to come home early from work. Something will happen. Things change. All right? And you're going to say to yourself, oh yeah, I usually work on my business when I get home. And just out of habit, you're going to go sit down at your computer. And you're going to actually have a lot more time because you got off early that day. And you're going to get something done. All right? And the funny thing is that as you are consistent with your business, your mind begins to work towards helping you achieve your goals. Okay, but if you talk yourself out of it and you don't give if you don't give a little bit of time to your business every day, then yes, the negativity will knock you out. Okay, it'll take you out of the equation, so you won't be able to achieve it. But I want to be here to encourage you. If you learn how to create leverage by just simply getting your one new member each month and helping your team learn to do that same thing, just by encouraging them to go through the training, and by getting better at getting a new member every month by learning the 5 critical skills, you can succeed online. There's a lot of false promises out there. There's a lot of businesses out there, done-for-you systems that are going to promise you, quick success. I just want to tell you, I've been through 40 different businesses over 5 years and had very little success with any of them. And I was just so frustrated when I would buy a $300 program, for instance, and then, a couple weeks later realize I wasn't getting anywhere with it, and it was not what I thought it was. Okay, and it's so exciting to get that new package, to get that new business, and then when you realize that it's not happening like they said it was, it's just such a letdown, right? And just imagine going through that 40 times. I mean, imagine going through it 3 times, right? Let alone 40 times, right? I gave up almost 3 times, because of how devastated I felt, and how frustrated I got over the years. Okay, but I just couldn't give up my dream. And I hope that this is encouraging you to not give up your dream either. It took me being persistent to find the keys that I needed to succeed, and that's what you need to do. You have to have that persistence at being able to succeed, all right? And here's the thing. You can go to work every single day at your job, and nothing's going to change. It's going to be the same thing every single day unless you actually take the steps to make it change, okay? And that'll encourage you, because you're going to go to work excited that things are changing, instead of going to work just feeling like you're caught in a rut and nothing's happening in your life. Okay, so it's really important to do something, be consistent, okay? Don't give up on yourself. Think about what you're going to do. How are you going to help create your dreams come true? Now, the more success you have, okay, let me give you a little clue here. Every little success that you have is going to bring you closer to your goal, and it's going to help you to realize that your dream is attainable, okay? And that's a real big problem, is you believing that you can achieve it, because your mind is going to try to knock you out. It's like being in a ring with somebody, boxing or something, and that person's trying to take you out. your mind is going to try to take you out, right? So that's why every little success you have, even if it's just a little one, even if it's just giving 10 minutes to your business that day, every little success that you have is going to help you to be able to believe that you can do it, okay? And you really need to believe that you can do it. And so you really have to encourage yourself by succeeding just at the little things that you can do each day. If you have an hour or two, then great. Give yourself an assignment and go after it and just achieve something. Okay, in that 2 hours, make sure that you succeed at doing something that you said you were going to do. Okay, that's my encouragement to you, and I hope that gets you off to a good start. Now, let's get into some of the more finer details of getting started with your program. Okay, so one of the first things I want to share with you, whether you join GDI Team Elite or the Prosperity Marketing System or the Power Lead System, was that by themselves, none of these programs is going to be helpful to you or effective to you unless you learn duplication by learning how to get your one new member each month, helping your team to do the same thing, and then learning how to get better at this by learning the 5 critical skills. Just to let you know, I joined over 40 different businesses over 5 years and had very little success with any of them. Yeah, sure, I made thousands of dollars over a 5-year period of time, but honestly, that was not consistent income, all right? And there's a difference between getting a sale every once in a while and being able to make a sale every day. All right, and that's what I want to help teach you, is how to use the 5 critical skills inside the Prosperity Marketing System, the Power Lead System, and GDI Team Elite. Okay, so let's start with the first critical skill, which is effective advertising. Okay, now you can see all 5 of the 5 critical skills right here. Okay. Now, if I'm going to take away some of these skills right now from you, let's see if you can remember them. Okay, so as you can see, here's the skills right here. Skill number 1, effective advertising. Now, do you remember what skill number 2 was? Or 3, 4, and 5? Well, for 5 years, this is the only one I knew about, effective advertising. I figured that if I could just get enough effective advertising to the business, whatever business I was promoting, that I would succeed, and I was very wrong. In fact, you're going to hear a lot of gurus tell you that you just need enough advertising to be successful, but it's not true. Okay, there's 5 critical skills. Let's go back over them one more time. Okay, so here they are. Skill number 2 is effective capture page making. And people wonder, well, why do I have to make my own capture pages? Well, I'll tell you. When you learn how to make your own capture pages, your lead capture pages, splash pages, squeeze pages, it allows you to take control of how many subscribers that you're getting to build your list, okay? And what is, and right here, skill number 3, this is the backbone of the 5 critical skills. It's effective list building, all right? Everything has to do with building your list. First of all, if you don't have effective advertising, you're not going to be able to build your list. If you don't have effective capture pages, you won't be able to build your list, right? If you're not able to communicate with your list very well, then it doesn't matter that you built a list, right? And effective funnel building is actually helping to what you bring your list through, okay? It's kind of like the ladder that they are climbing, and if you don't have a ladder for them to climb, then they're, basically nothing's happening, right? And a ladder is like, is the first step of the ladder might be them subscribing to your ad page. Okay, so you have their name and email, so you can start connecting with them. All right, and honestly, the marketing doesn't begin until they're on your email list. Sales don't begin until they're on your email list. I just want you to understand that. All right, so this might be a complete different version of what you've heard, but I can tell you, when I learned this from my 7-figure income mentor, it changed everything for me. Okay? All right, so we're going to get into right now a little bit of effective advertising. Okay, and we're going to talk about this right now. This is actually going to take a little bit of time to go through all this, so we're not going to cover all of skill number 1, effective advertising, in this introduction of the 16 steps. But we're going to get you started right now, getting some advertising going for you. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about right now. Okay, so let's talk about getting your affiliate link first of all. And this is a very important part, or important piece of being able to earn online, is finding your affiliate link. And for some of you, this might be a little bit too basic, okay? But I think we still need to start. All right, so let's start in GDI, and then I'm going to show you where to find it inside the prosperity marketing system, and I'm going to show you where to find it in the Power Lead system. Should only take a couple minutes. All right, so first of all, inside GDI, you want to just go to website WS, and let me actually show it. It's right here, website.ws. Okay, you don't have to write in login, just put website.ws and you'll be good. And it'll bring you up to this login right here. Okay, and all you have to do is just press login. You may not even have to press login, I'm not sure, but just check it out and you'll see, you'll find it. Now, the next thing is you want to put your username and password in there, and then you just want to press login. All right, if you have any problems, just press reset password, but hopefully that won't happen for you. If it gets really bad, just contact me and I'll help you out. All right, so finding your link inside GDI is pretty easy. All you have to do is go to My Replicated Sites. Okay, just scroll on down, and there's going to be a whole selection that you can choose from. Okay, just find the one that you like. Just click on it, and you'll see an example of a sales page that you can use. Okay, and then in order to get that website link, all you have to do is just copy it from your browser, or just go back to the tab that you were just on. Here, see, I was on this tab, went to this tab, and I believe all you have to do is just right click, and then where it says copy link address, just right click on that. Okay, just choose which one you want from here. All right, now in the prosperity marketing system, all you want to do is just put prosperitymarketingsystem.com in the browser, and then just scroll on down to the bottom. You're going to see where it says member login down here. All you have to do is just log in, put your email that you started with, and your password, and then just sign in. Okay, and finding your link, right, it comes up right here at the very beginning. Okay, you can see I would just use this link right here, the first one that comes up. That was fine, but you're welcome to pick which one you want from. There's 4 right here. Okay. All right, and by the way, if you're looking at this on your phone, this little menu bar right here, you're only going to see this part on your screen if you're looking at this on your mobile phone. So in order to see this side of the screen, you're going to need to press this little menu right here, and it'll open up the screen for you. Okay, just a little tidbit for you. All right, now inside the Power Lead system, how to find your link there, and let me show you how. First thing you want to do is you want to put in mycompanyadmin.com. Okay, all you have to do is just, again, just put in mycompanyadmin.com. Okay, and then just put your username and your password and log in. You're going to see some ads and things that can help you, videos and stuff like that at the beginning. I'm just going to say click here to see this next time. You're going to see some things that will help you to make a lot more money, a lot more assets, so you can buy one-time assets. Let's just skip those for right now. You can check those out later. I'm just going to go down here and press no thanks for the time being. They will come up again so you can see them at a different time. Alright, now in order to get your link, all you have to do is just click on the easy button right here and watch this video. and it's going to show you how to set up the link that you want to use to start promoting. Okay, if I were you, I would get this link going right here, the free lead system. Okay, and but just watch the video and just follow what it says and you'll be ready to go. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is just scroll down through the introduction of the 16 steps. Right down below the video. Okay, just go through here, you know, find out what we found, and just read a little bit. This is going to share some of the positives and negatives of each program, with GDI Team Elite, with the Prosperity Marketing System, with the Power Lead System, and all these things are really important to understand, so you know the positives and negatives of each one. All right, now again, we're focusing. I want to help you just to focus on one of these. Okay, so if you joined us in the Prosperity Marketing System, you know, it doesn't hurt to read what the positives are about and the negatives about the Power Lead System and about GDI. Honestly, we found out these things about each of these systems through a lot of hard work and years of experience, and they're very important things that you want to know. Okay, even if you're just focusing on the Prosperity Marketing System, they're still important to understand. Okay, so you get a good rounded education and understanding other businesses out there and how they all work together with the 5 critical skills. All right, so just read through this, okay, and you're going to see a little bit about leverage here. You know, how leverage is built in GDI. How to go after helping you to get your 6 members placed under you inside GDI. You know, how we're going to help you in the Prosperity Marketing System, in the Power Lead System, how we're going to help you get leverage. And then you can read this about how it's all going to work inside of the 16 steps. This is going to give you some information to understand how the 16 steps work. Okay, and then the next part 2, connecting with your leader. This is going to help you to understand how to click on your leader's link and be able to see, you know, the team leaders. First of all, their name. So if you're underneath me or Elizabetta, click on my name. We work together, so you're going to want to click on my name so I can help you. We share everything. We're business partners and do everything together. All right, and also there's other team leaders that you might be under, and so you're welcome. If you're underneath them, feel free to click on those ones. Okay, now once you click on the team leader's link, it's actually going to bring you to a page where you're going to be able to see all the different things that they have on their team page. Okay, this is going to be very helpful because all you have to do, if you want to find out a little bit more about any specific program that we're talking about, all you have to do is just click on that link and it'll take you there, so you'll be able to find out more information. All right, we don't actually put active links inside of the 16 steps except on very rare occasions. Okay, because we actually want to help create duplication so that every team leader has the ability to earn from their team leader's page, and that's what we want to do for you too, so you have the ability to earn from your team leader's page as well. All right, and that's called duplication. Okay, so that's why the team leader's link is so important. Okay, so that's why when you actually come into this, when you become a team leader, you can actually we'll actually make a page for you with your links, and your team can see different programs that you're in and be able to join under you. Okay? And by the way, you know, your team leader is going to be under GDI Team Elite. But if you're in the Prosperity Marketing System or the Power Lead System, just don't worry about that. Okay? It really doesn't matter. You're still that team leader is still your sponsor. They're still helping you out, and you know, honestly, GDI Team Elite is a place where everybody gets to work together. You know, it's a real team. People all help each other. They support each other. So it's a really great place to be able to work as a team. And so, you know, that's why we use GDI Team Elite as our base, if you want to call it that, for all of our teams. Okay, because it's a place where we can all understand and learn about teamwork. All right. The other thing is that I send out a team update every week, to all of our team, not only to people in GDI, not only to our team in GDI, but also to all of our members inside the Prosperity Marketing System, inside the Power Lead System. And even though your name might not be on, how many hits you got that week, you're going to actually want to keep track of that yourself. If you're in the GDI and you're in GDI, you'll be able to see how many hits you got for the team that week, right? But it doesn't mean that you're still not on the team, right? Because there's still lots of information, lots of great stuff to help you inside that team update. I usually have an article to help you. Also, we give lots of information, videos, different things to help our team, and communication, things that are going on with the team that week. We really want to help you feel connected. Okay, so then we're going to introduce ourselves a little bit. You're welcome to check this out. This is really important stuff. These are lessons that we learned, some very important lessons, and we really want you to understand these things. So just make sure you read this so you get an understanding of what it's all about. That's my story. Here's Elizabeth's story. And then we're going to get into the strategy, and this is what I want to talk about with you right now. Okay, the strategy that we're using at the beginning, or actually throughout the whole program, is called the Power of One. All right, and this works primarily with network marketing, but just to be clear, we actually promote. Most of our time is spent promoting using ads online. We don't actually use network marketing very much. Okay, but I just want you to understand there is some power to network marketing. Most people don't like network marketing because they don't like talking to their friends and family, and I totally get that. And that's why after you read The Power of One, and by the way, this is going to blow you away. Okay, this strategy is unbelievable, and no matter whether you're promoting on the internet or you're promoting, how you're promoting, where you're getting your leads, it really doesn't matter. What I want you to do is, once you're done reading The Power of One by Brian Rooney, I want you to go to the next section, which is part 5, and this is all about implementing the Power of One. And I want you to watch this video by Alan Couzens. This is my 7-figure mentor, and you'll be able to read all about him inside my story a little bit back, all right? But you're going to be blown away by what he tells you in here, and this is really going to help you out a lot. It's going to alleviate all your fears, about any kind of network marketing at all. It's going to really blow you away and really help you out a lot, and it's going to open the door for you to start having success. Okay, so this is really important. Another thing I want to share with you about my 7-figure income mentor, Alan Couzens, is that you have access to a lot of his trainings completely for free, no matter what program you're in, GDI, Prosperity Marketing System, or the Power Lead System. Now, if you actually are in the Power Lead System underneath me or any of my downline, then you also have access to Alan Couzens' PLS Masterminds, which is what I went through when I first got started learning how to be successful online. So I want to just share with you all the different things that you have accessible to each of you. Now, one of the first things I want to share with you is that we're going to help you find a way to start succeeding right off the bat. Okay? And then we're going to start teaching you advertising online. Okay? So there's a progression to this. All right? We don't want to overwhelm you. We want to start you off on the basics. We want to help you with a strategy that can help you right where you're at. Okay? If you're new to internet marketing, then this is really going to help you a lot. Even if you're not new, this is still going to help you out a lot, okay? So make sure that you read The Power of One. And I want to just say, with The Power of One, this strategy, okay, only works if you share this power of one with others. Okay, and all you have to do is bring them into the 16 steps, just like we did how we brought you. Okay, so they can learn about it inside of, inside the 16 steps, just like how you're learning it. All right, but the most important thing is being able to, when someone on your team talks to you, they ask you stuff, you just say, hey, have you read The Power of One? Because that's how it works. That's how we're going to have some amazing success with this. All right. Once you read this, you're just going to be on fire, because it's just an amazing strategy, and it works if you implement it and you help your team. All right. And that's really the key to this, is being able to teach your team how to implement it as well. So read it carefully so that you understand what it's about. Okay. All right, now, once you're done with that, okay, and don't forget to watch this video by Alan Cousins. This is going to really give you some practical understanding of how to implement it, all right? Then you'll be able to actually learn how you can share that link with others. Honestly, I don't want you going on Facebook and just sharing links, okay? There's a lot of things that you can do and not do. That would be one thing I would not suggest doing. Okay, if you're going to share a link on Facebook, make sure that that person really wants to have that link. All right, don't just go spamming it everywhere. All right, that'll get you in trouble, and it really honestly is almost a waste of time. Okay, so just follow the power of one and follow how to do it in this video. And then in the next step, in step number 1, we're actually going to teach you some advertising, how to start advertising online. Okay, if you don't know. If you do know, that's fantastic. You'll be already a step ahead. All right, and you'll be able to use the links that I showed you inside GDI, inside of Prosperity Marketing System, inside the Power Lead System, to be able to share that with whoever you're talking with, either by email or on Facebook or in person, however you want to do it. Okay, I talk with most people through email. All right, and that's because I do most of my advertising. I do 99% of it online. Okay, so that's going to really help you to be able, but you have to have that link in order to get anywhere for someone to join you. Okay, the next thing is part 4 is wrapping it all up. We have a team photo page. You can send me your picture, and we can add it to the team page. Okay, here's my email if you want to send it to me, so we can add that in. And we have coaching and mentoring if you need help, one-on-one help, that is, if you're having a really hard time with simple computer skills, or if you're passionate about succeeding and want our full one-on-one attention, then this is really going to help you out a lot. All you have to do is just go scroll down here. You can read about everything that we give you, and it's just really a ton of stuff. You can actually click on the mentoring course right here, and you're going to see all the amazing amount of stuff that we give you to help you one-on-one. And we've put a lot of time into helping our team succeed. Just for instance, 60 videos that we created ourselves personally to help you and walk you through everything, no matter where you're at. So all you have to do is just scroll down, and you're going to be able to see everything that we offer and help you out with. Okay, there's just a ton of stuff. I can't even go into it all right now. It's just an amazing amount of things that are going to help you. I mean, just for instance, proven traffic package with tons of stuff, and so you can see all that just by clicking that one link, and you'll see everything that you get with that as well. Okay, so you can find out all about it right here just by clicking this link right here. All right, now the next thing you do, just to finish this off, is just go through these 4 questions at the end, and just email us back, okay, with the answers, so that we can get some feedback on how you're doing, what you're understanding, and help you and be able to help you go to the next assignment. All right, it's really going to help our team. It's going to help create duplication. It's going to make you help you feel like you're actually part of something really valuable, which you are. And then also, you know, it gives you and us that personal interaction that's so important. All right, now once you're done with that, okay, then just email that to us, and we're going to give you this to the next step in the steps to six figures, or what we also call is the 16 steps. And also what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that you get your award for finishing the step that you're on. So if you're finished the introduction step, then you're going to be able to get an award that says, you know, you finished the introduction step. And also you get a star for every advertising level that you complete. That, you know, you're actually out there, you're doing stuff, you're making the power of one come true, because you're taking action to getting that new member that you need that month, right? And so by doing that, you're gonna win yourself a star for working hard at your advertising. And as you learn each of the 5 critical skills, you're going to get an award for having completed, you know, that you know what skill number 1 is, that you know what skill number 2 is, etc. And that's really going to encourage you, help you as a benchmark of where you're at, okay? And really, following through with finishing the 16 steps is really going to help you to learn the 5 critical skills in a practical way that you'll never learn from anyone else. I can almost guarantee you that, because I literally worked over 40 different businesses over 5 years, and not once did I come across these 5 skills put together, how we're putting them together for you. All right, it took me, you know, spending thousands of dollars, probably over $10,000, somebody who would share even just a few of these critical skills with me, and we're practically giving them away right here. Okay, so make sure that you email us so we can help you with those answers and send you to the next step. So we'll talk with you really soon. We're looking forward to working with you. We're looking forward to really helping you to succeed with the business of your choice, and really helping you to learn these 5 critical skills so that you can be successful no matter what program you're working with. Okay, so from Elizabeth and myself, we both want to wish you the best, and we look forward to talking with you, and see you soon. Bye bye. Hi everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California.